Hello everyone, Luke Taylor here with another album review, and today's album is... Now this is something very special. I don't think a lot of people have this. This is something very rare. 1996, the music of Command & Conquer Red Alert by Frank Klepacki. This is going to be very challenging, to make a long story short, but I will do my best for you, because you probably don't have a lot of time. So, long time ago, I was a little kid. And I played this one computer game too much, and it was called Command & Conquer Red Alert. So the game was real-time strategy, kind of based off of the, it was Westwood Studios, kind of based off of the Dune game that they had, but real-time strategy, managing resources and soldiers. They had Allies and Soviets. I beat the campaign as both. But the thing was, you play the game a long time, and the music just gets inside of you, and you hear it a lot. But basically, long story short, here we go. I love this music, and this really inspired me when I was a little kid. Long before I ever picked up any instruments, I was listening to this music, and it taught me so much about production, because maybe it's dated, maybe it's not your favorite music, but the way that this is layered and produced is truly masterful for the era. It was a big step up for video game music. You go from like the Super Mario 8-bit stuff, Castlevania and all that, which I do love, but then you get into this kind of 90s computer era where you have some really masterful soundtracks and amazing musicians who aren't given the credit and recognition that they deserve, even though a lot of those kids, a lot of those millennials or whatever, those kids playing those games that are my age now and have bands and records and maybe even are like film directors and stuff, we all listen to that stuff and we were all inspired by it. So I do want to give a huge shout out. I hope you watch this, Frank Klepacki, the creator of Rocktronica, the inventor of a genre. Thank you so much, Frank, for this music. I listen to it so much. I can't even tell you how much I listen to it, how much it inspired me. So to just try to condense it, now I will say that this collection has the best songs on it. If you get this or hear this somehow, you're not wanting for any of the songs. There are tons of amazing songs, but this one did put in the best collection from Red Alert. So my favorite thing that Frank did, it's all rhythm based, and it moves from hard rock and metal and kind of like the Metallica metal, Enter Sandman kind of thing, the chugging and good headbanging, but it moves seamlessly from hard rock and metal into techno, and it's just such an amazing connection. There's like this industrial sound, there's really dancey stuff, really great keyboards, a lot of kind of funky oscillating effects and things, and the effects are just so cool. There's so many ambient and atmospheric things, but the rhythms are so cool. There's so many times, and I'm gonna forget the song, but there's one song especially where there was almost like a machine gun sound. It was like do 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 do, and it was kind of in that. There was so many cool rhythms and beats that he was doing, time signatures, but little things like making the machine gun sound, or making something that makes you think it's a machine gun. It's not exactly a machine gun, but something like the machine gun sound, put it into the music. It was the way he would layer all these loops together. It taught me so much about techno, about industrial, about trance, about dance, and about rock and metal as well, because there was always a journey through the song. It taught me so much about instrumental music. And if you listen to my instrumental album, Perpetual Winter, you will hear what effect Frank had on me. I cannot divide myself from all of this music and from what it did to my brain, how it taught me. And I think that's the thing too, is you have to notice all musicians, I don't care what age you are, what era you are, we all learn through listening. So it's not like you can go to a school and then you learn stuff in your head and then you apply it. We all learn through listening, whether it's to sounds in nature, or our favorite guitar players, or horn players, or drum players, or singers. So from this era, many years, probably 8 to 10 years, that I would play this game, or have the music, I really listened to this and learned from it. It's not just all rock and metal, is where there are some really nice string arrangements. Is it Run? No, Face the Enemy. Run? I think it's Run and Face the Enemy. One of them. Oh, it's been so long. One of them has just this incredible sense of foreboding, this really intense, sense of the coming battle. Like if you think of World War I and how they had these long trenches and they had this kind of the fog of war. He really evokes a lot of atmosphere with this music, which is incredible. It's absolutely incredible what he managed to do with this soundtrack. And if you want to get down with some funk, listen to Workman. That slap bass in Workman, it could be a keyboard, you know, but the slap bass in Workman is super funky. I think just Frank Klepacki's flagship song is Hell March, and it always will be. I hope that he never stops playing it. I have seen him play it live a few times on YouTube. I think you can find some clips. I'll try to find some stuff for you of this music. Some of the links below will be pretty fun if you don't know anything about this. But yeah, I just want to be a little nostalgic, take a trip down memory lane, and I managed to find this brand new. It's a brand new from 1996, pretty rare. My rating, gold. Thank you, Westwood. Thank you, Frank Klepacki. And thank you for putting this CD together. It's really cool to relive these memories and hear these amazing songs on a CD. So, do you know what I'm talking about with this music? Have you heard it before? Is it going to bring back incredible memories? Or are you just going to hear the little chatter of the guys, you know, when you hear the songs? Because that's the thing, you can't divide the song sometimes from the sound effects. So it's cool to listen to it without sound effects. Anyway, but what is your favorite video game music? Do you like video game music? Have you played it all? Do you have that connection or anything like that? Please let me know in the comments below. Have a great day. I'll see you later.